What will probably catch your eye right away about the new Zenbook S13, like the MacBook Pros, it has a black background behind the keyboard. But I assure you that this laptop is more than just an Apple-inspired design. The ASUS Zenbook S13 OLED from the previous year was already a strong performer with a captivating appearance, an excellent OLED display, earning an Editor's Choice Award, while narrowly missing out on a spot on our list of the best 13-inch laptops. In addition to the previously mentioned appearance modification, the new model switches from AMD to less potent Intel chips. Even though this laptop continues to be among the best thin and light Windows laptops available, the performance decline is noticeable. As of right now, ASUS only sells the Zenbook S13 OLED, which costs $1,400, and comes with a Core i7 to 1355U, 32 gigs of RAM, a 1TB SSD, and a 13.3-inch 16x10, 2.8K OLED display. Although it's not cheap, that amount of memory and storage is reasonable. The laptop has some features and abilities, as we'll see, that make it a premium contender. The Zenbook S13 OLED has a front profile that is 0.43 inches narrower than Apple's 0.44-inch MacBook Air M2, but it tapers to a rear profile that is 0.46 inches thicker. Technically, this maintains Apple's advantage. The Zenbook S13 OLED, however, is without a doubt one of the thinnest laptops. The ASUS weighs only 2.2 pounds, making it one of the lightest laptops available and lighter than the 2.7-pound MacBook Air M2. The Zenbook S13 OLED's construction uses a variety of materials, which accounts for its lightweight. An attractive magnesium aluminum alloy that is both strong and light is used to create the chassis. That's because of a substance called plasma ceramic aluminum that was produced by a method involving only pure water, heat, and electricity to produce a surface that resembles stone and feels somewhat like clay. The outcome is not only slightly unique for every laptop, but it is also robust and entirely recyclable. Additionally, this generation is focused on sustainability through the use of recycled materials. The switches on the keyboard are light and responsive, and the keycaps are very spacious. It compares favorably to the Dell XPS and HP Spectre keyboards, but falls short of Apple's Magic Keyboard. Fast typists will adore this keyboard because it is so cozy. The palm rest's entire surface is taken up by the roomy touchpad, which also has a smooth surface and confident clicks that are just a little bit too loud. Even so, the only improvement would be a superior haptic touchpad. In this year's Zenbook S13 OLED from ASUS, AMD was replaced by Intel, and a low-power CPU was also chosen. The Intel Core i7 1355U, which has 10 cores and 12 threads, is the specific component of the 2023 model. In its performance mode, ASUS pushes the CPU to 20 watts, but as the table below demonstrates, that didn't make a significant difference. At least in CPU-intensive multi-core processes, where the AMD Ryzen was much faster, the new machine is slower than the earlier model. It's unclear why ASUS didn't switch to AMD's Ryzen 7000 series, but I suppose efficiency this time around mattered more than pure performance. Perhaps the choice of CPU was influenced by battery life. The Zenbook S13 OLED performed admirably in all of our benchmark tests, scoring higher than average, thanks to a sizable 63 watt-hour battery. These are generally good results that indicate nearly all-day battery life. Was it worthwhile to forego performance in order to extend battery life by a few hours? Maybe, at least for the laptop users who are most likely to be productive. I haven't reviewed an OLED display yet that wasn't fantastic. With vivid colors, deep blacks, and sufficient brightness to function in my typical environments, the Zenbook S13 OLED version is just as good as usual. The only feature I don't have on the Zenbook Touch that I miss. The Zenbook S13 OLED has a stunning display that will more than satisfy media consumers, creators, and productivity workers. Even though the display isn't bright enough to display HDR as well as Apple's MacBook Pro laptops with their ultra-bright mini LED displays, Dolby Vision is present to ensure excellent high dynamic range. ASUS offers a tool that includes a screensaver, pixel shifting functionality, and other features to help prevent OLED burn-in. ASUS has you covered if you're concerned about preventing burn-in. The audio was passable, with respectable volume and distinct mids and highs. However, the bass was non-existent, so if you plan to watch more than the occasional YouTube video, you'll need a set of headphones or external speakers. With the Zenbook S13 OLED 2023, ASUS made some changes that reduce performance while increasing efficiency and introducing a fresh and appealing aesthetic. The laptop is distinct from its forerunner, but the modifications are reasonable and produce a desirable laptop for anyone seeking a machine that is incredibly portable and comfortable. Although the $1,400 price tag is clearly in the premium range, the opulent OLED display tips the scales in its favor. What do you think of the new laptop? Write your comments under this video. Thanks for watching and good luck.